What's going on, you guys? It's Anthony here from DIY Auto Tech. Today I'm standing in front of Harbor Freight's US General 72-inch toolbox, and I'm not going to do a huge review over this. I'm just going to talk about the things I like and dislike about it and tell you exactly how much I paid and how I got it here. Let's take a look. Alright guys, some things that I really like about this box are, number one, it's super affordable. So you have a 72-inch wide toolbox by 22 inches deep on the drawers. After tax, I paid $1,256 for this box. It typically sells for $11.99 in stores pre-tax, but you can get some discounts nowadays if you're part of their membership program, or previously if you could use a 20% off coupon that they would do annually on the box. They don't do those coupons anymore, but they do provide something for the members program that you can pay like a $20 a year subscription for, or $44.99 for 2 years. It's the Insider Track Club, so take a look at that. You'll get good deals on the 72-inch box. Another thing that I really like about this box is that it's magnetic, so they have all sorts of accessories that you can clip on. So I've got a couple clip-on accessories here. You can see where that holds screwdrivers and you know, some brake cleaner and stuff like that. I've got one that holds my gloves in here, and I've got something that holds my paper towels on the side. I do have a US General strip mount that we'll talk about, and some of my my bolt catchers. So what a lot of people say they dislike about this toolbox on initial impression is something that you'll probably actually like, okay? And that is the slide latch locks that come on each drawer. It's a little slide lock on the side that keeps the drawer closed, keeps it from opening. Some people consider this a flaw design. They say, oh, I don't like that you have to come on the right side, but it becomes natural after like 10 pulls of the drawer. It's so natural to just open this like this. It's so easy. Your hand goes there every single time. Now, are there better systems? Well, of course. My Westward box has a full latch underneath, like similar to some Snap-ons. You know, the Icon series is magnetic. However, a lot of your garages are probably not going to be 100% flat, especially if you're going up against this back wall. And what I find is some of the drawers are not perfectly level, right? Because I'm not on a level playing ground. So that lock is a really nice safety feature in keeping the drawers closed. I like how light the drawers are as well with that latch versus a magnet mount where you're going to have to pull some heavy pressure in order to unlock the drawer, which gets worse the heavier the drawer is. I think the latches are a fantastic idea, and when used with the locks that come with the box, I think they work awesome. So I'm going to definitely leave those on. Do not let those latches be a hindrance to you in buying this box, because that's the reason I didn't buy this box for so long. I thought I was going to hate this latch design, but I have absolutely come to love it. Works fantastic. The color on this box is beautiful. It's glossy. I've had it for about 6 months now or so, and I've beaten up on it pretty good, and it still looks brand new after cleaning it off. The paint can scuff in a couple little areas here and there, but you know, it's a pretty thick paint. Like, I've got a couple areas here. It's not down to bare metal at all, but I've roughed it up a little bit, throwing stuff on the top of the cabinet. So now when we talk about some of the negatives on the box, I do kind of stack these drawers a little heavy, and I do wish that on some of the drawers the rollers were a little stronger. So what do I say about that? Well, when you open the drawer to their max, there is a little bit of wobble in the drawers. Now, that being said, it's a cheap box, so it is what it is. When we go to these my big drawer here, for instance, you can see this one has a lot of pull to it, and one side can pull out a little further than the other, it seems. And when the drawer goes in, because that's so heavy, you can see that it kind of wobbles in like so. So this is a big drawer. It's really heavy. As you can see, twin roller. If I push from one side, you can see a little bit of wobble as it goes in, versus if I just hold it from the center, you can see it's real heavy like such. Now, the lock system is not absolutely perfect, and so because my garage is on a forward slant, I need to make sure that I close these drawers all the way, otherwise it can pop back out. Okay. Now, why is that? Some of these may not be cut perfectly. That's something I can easily go in there and fix with a little bit of sandpaper or Dremel if I wanted to. But it's actually not a problem for me because I like to close my drawers with a little bit of authority, and so I never have them come unlocked. Another problem that I have with this box is these locks. These locks are very general. I'm sure you could find these keys in surplus online, and it doesn't seem like it's anything that would be hard to pick. So knowing you guys, if you buy a box this size, you're going to have a substantial investment in tools. And so you want to be able to lock those effectively in the shops or at your home base, wherever you're working. So I would like to see a better lock and key system that's maybe specific to one unit, and not something that's generalized. This little half moon with a latch. I'm sure I could find keys to this on Amazon or eBay for 30 cents. So if someone really wanted to rob my tool chest, I'm sure they would have no problem doing that. That being said, when the box is locked, it is bulletproof. You can try and unlock the latches all you want, but it will stay locked. And it comes with 2 locks on here, so that is a nice feature. Another thing that I like about this box is the wheel set. So this box weighs approximately 700 pounds dry weight without any tools in it. And these wheels are super sturdy. I roll it around the garage. It's got these little springs on it that do absolutely nothing, but it does roll around. It takes some authority to move this box around, so I would not suggest this box for an active mechanic looking to roll their box around the shop. This is going to be a stationary unit for those tools that maybe you don't use as often, and then your cart that you're going to bring to your actual vehicles would have to be something smaller, say like a 30 to 44 inch type box, because this is just much too heavy to wheel around. This is gonna, although it has wheels and casters and can be adjustable, this thing really needs to stay in one location because it is a monster, and probably weighs, well over 1,500 to, 1,800 pounds once you have all your tools in it. Another small nitpick I have is with this top. You can see these ridges run lengthwise of the box on this rubber mat. And although it appears nice and grippy, it is a pain in the rear end to clean off. Because these ridges run lengthwise, there's no way to sweep the material off. And you can't sweep it off the box this way because everything gets caught in those ridges. What I would have really liked to see US General do was make a flat top, maybe rubber like this, and what I might actually do is just flip this upside down so that this smooth side is facing up. Reason being is it'll be much easier to clean off with like shop air or with a rag and some cleaning solution. So although this material is grippy and it's great for doing work on, it gets terribly dirty and is hard to clean off. Another thing I like about this box is it's got handles on both sides, so you can wheel it around if you want. And again, the versatility to add everything you want on the side of the box is really nice. And a lot of the Harbor Freight items that you can add on are magnetic, so you can move them wherever you like, including this awesome 5 units outlet from US General that you can turn on from here and has 2 USB ports. Also, I am a big sticker guy, and as you can see, stickers stick very well to this glossy red paint. If there's no sanding needed, you just clean up the surface, make sure there's no oil on it, and then you can stick your stickers on. This thing has been through like 100+ degree days and nothing has delaminated. And the paint is actually fantastic quality. I'm actually shocked at how good the paint is at this price point. Here we'll show you the top drawer opening just to show you the inside. It's gonna come with a thin black foam material. So you can see that right here, it's thin black foam. Your items will kind of make indents in the foam, so that really helps out because they sort of stay in place. This is my heaviest drawer, my top drawer here. It's got all my, ratchets, sockets, extensions for impact and regular. And this drawer is really heavy. There's a lot of stuff in here, and it closes with ease, stays closed, comes out relatively smoothly with the double ball bearing rollers here. And at this price point, it does really well. Can it be better? Absolutely. You can see there's a little bit of movement in the drawer here because my garage is angled forward. Maybe you wouldn't get that in a Snap-on or a Matco or a box like that, but you're also going to be paying quadruple the price for those plus. Alright guys, this has been an overview of my new to me 72-inch Harbor Freight US General toolbox. Overall, I love this thing. I think it was one heck of a good deal at $1,256, and I would buy this thing all over again. If you want something that is a little nicer quality, you can always check out the Icon series toolbox. Those start around the, I don't know, $3,500 to $5,000 range depending on what you want to do to them. Or you can always jump up to the big boys, Matco, Snap-on, etc. But you're also going to be paying way more for those products. We're talking, you know, $5,000 plus for smaller boxes. Keep in mind, you do get what you pay for. This may not be a 30-year box, but I guarantee you this is going to last the professional homeowner and our renter many, many decades. So thanks for watching. I'm going to leave a link to this product below on Harbor Freight's website. And like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.